Today's episode of the Amazing Nerdiverse is brought to you by Straight Up Caramel, the only sweet treat that's too sweet to eat. Caramel.
Hello and welcome to the Amazing Nerdiverse. I'm Jeff Grant.
I'm Steven Tugert.
I'm Chris Parsons.
Ooh. Oh.
So, Chris Parsons is here. He's going to be joining us more regularly on the podcast. Probably like every week if you're available.
If the checks keep coming.
Yeah.
I will guarantee there will be no checks. Okay, so there's a lot of shit to talk about.
So I'm going to zone out and let you guys handle it.
Yeah, I think that's what the fans want.
Yep.
So there's a lot of news, a lot of stuff to talk about. Already, preemptively, I'm going to decide to split this into 2 episods. So talk about it half now.
Why?
Half now.
It's going to go long.
Because there's a lot of stuff, and I know I'm just going to have to deal with your shit for like most of the time. So, yeah. The fart noises that the audience thankfully only has to hear about half of. The ones that you sneak in the middle of my sentences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way you can't cut them out.
Yeah, I know. You wait for the most crucial part of the information, and then... Because you're a fucking child. All right. Let's jump right into the news from the Nerdiverse. I was waiting on it.
I thought I was going to make a fart noise.
Yeah, you look like you were gearing up for one. God damn you. All right, so the Super Bowl was this past weekend.
Yep.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that the Patriots didn't win.
Yeah, the other team footballed them a lot harder. You could tell.
They did. They did.
They took it all the way to the bank.
Yep. All the way to the bank.
Yeah.
Got about 13 home runs.
Balls.
Yeah.
All right.
MVPs. Okay, so who gives a fuck about the balls? Let's talk about the trailers.
Yeah.
Lots
Super
of trailers,
Bowl trailers.
TV spots.
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, he was there. He was front row, man.
Uh-huh.
All right. First trailer. Stand out. I want to talk about Solo, a Star Wars story. There was a teaser during the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Finally, because this movie comes out in like 3-4 months. Like, it's coming out really soon. Yeah. And like they just started like the promotional campaign for it. Some people were kind of worried about it.
I don't think they need much, though.
They don't.
You know?
But then again, like, people outside
I'll
of...
watch that.
Yeah. People outside of, like, you know, our circles, like the people that we follow the movie news and all that stuff regularly, we've known about this movie for a while. So, the random person just watching the sports ball, like, they might not even know this movie's happening, and now they are aware of it.
Yeah.
Just the average Joe.
Joe doesn't need months in advance of a trailer. Joe hears that Solo's out and he goes, "That's a Star Wars movie? We'll watch that."
Yeah.
What's a Star Wars?
It's the one with Captain John Luke.
One of them nerds.
So yeah, there was the teaser during the Super Bowl. Then the next day, the full teaser trailer premiered on Good Morning America. What'd you think about the Solo trailer, guys?
Harrison Ford looks pretty good for his mid-70s.
Yeah, I know.
I just want to see what single Childish Gambino's going to drop in it.
Dude, you didn't see that one thing that I tweeted yesterday because you're never on Twitter.
Yeah, I got a tweet. I got a tweet.
You got a Twitter.
Yeah,
you have 4 followers.
That stupid egg thing.
Yeah,
So follow me on Twitter, @RatherBeSlaying.
Yeah, do that. Maybe tweet more than twice.
I'll tweet again.
No, you won't.
I'll do it right now.
Do it.
Watch this.
I dare you.
We don't have 45 minutes for you to figure out how to tweet.
All right.
Twitter tech support.
But yeah, there's this I cannot remember his name off the top of my head. He's a writer and stuff. He does these great videos on YouTube. He's got a channel where
Captain
he does like
Christian.
I don't know.
Oh.
He does like he used to do like fake Will Smith raps for movies, like at the end of the trailers, at the end of the credits. Like, you know, Will Smith did like the Men in Black and the Wild Wild West, which I always said would have been a great like sketch. Just like if Will Smith continued to do the rap thing for every one of his movies, like the Hitch, the Pursuit of Happiness,
I Am Legend,
After Earth.
I Am Legend would be a pretty awesome Will Smith.
It would
rap.
just write itself.
Yeah, he did
Just
a bunch
him
of them
crying for 32 bars.
because Will Smith is playing Genie in Aladdin.
Mm-hmm.
So
What?
yeah, they're doing a live action Aladdin. I believe Guy Ritchie's directing it. And
What?
Yeah.
Zoom cuts and
It's
car
happening.
chases.
Yeah, I guess. And Will Smith is playing the genie in it, and this guy did like a genie rap, like Will Smith style. He doesn't exactly sound like Will Smith rapping, but he'll do like the ha-ha and stuff like that. In there.
Ho ho!
It's like perfectly timed to like what a Will Smith rap would be like. So then he went when this solo trailer came out, he did a Childish Gambino one, and it's like it sounds really close to Donald Glover actually rapping this song. It's pretty great. It's I can't remember what it's called, just Lando something. He's like he always tweets it. It's great because he like shoots it like on like just like a TV in like a house in the dark, and he puts it on there. He's like, oh, look what leaked or whatever. I hope they don't pull this from the internet and stuff like that. It's always funny. But anyway, the trailer. I thought it was pretty great, man. Like I haven't been super looking forward to this movie, aside from the fact that I was really excited about Donald Glover playing Lando. That's the most exciting part for me. And it's got a good cast otherwise, like with Woody Harrelson and Emilia Clarke, and who else is in there? You know, Donald Glover.
They got that golden lady.
Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like it's hinting at all the major plot points that you'd want to see. It looks like they're pulling a lot from the old Legends material, like the old novels and stuff like that of his history and that, which was really well established in some of that older stuff, but we've never seen it in the movies and everything. So there's all these big, like whenever we talked about like movies like this, like should they do this movie? How many iconic things have we never seen before in a movie that they can do in a new movie? And
I mean,
this
if
character
they
has a lot.
can make a whole like Rogue One movie off of just like a sentence from A New Hope, then should be no problem. There's a lot of sentences about all the Han Solo stuff, so they should be able to make a movie out of it.
I just want to know, are they going to show him do the Kessel Run?
Yeah, like I think, the Kessel Run is going to be in there. I think you're going to see.
Look, if this Kessel Run thing isn't amazing,
then he's going to be bragging about bullshit like all these years.
Han, I've been waiting for 6 years. What's going on, man?
He's been talking about this for a while, so it better be worth seeing.
Yeah, it's like his whole thing.
Yeah,
he pokes
like
Leia in the middle, like,
talks about.
hey, I tell you about the Kessel Run.
Yes.
Yes, we heard.
Shut
12
up.
parsecs.
Yeah, I know. Whatever a parsec equals, then
it's a unit of distance. That's what. Okay.
Nerd.
That's what I don't. That's why I don't get. I need to see it. I need to see it to understand what exactly the Kessel Run is.
It's just him running.
No.
Go. It's just.
And he's like out of breath for a minute, and then he keeps running again.
A little summer camp thing. They did a little three-legged race. Him and a TIE fighter pilot, full helmet.
Just the Imperial like field day.
Watch out for the giant Death Star roller.
That's another thing. Like he's actually, you see him like being recruited to the Empire and stuff like that. And in Legends, he was part of the Empire. Was in the Flight Academy or something like that. He eventually left the Empire, and I believe it was he left the Empire. Was him leaving was like coincided with like them, like, you know, the enslavement of the Wookiees and him trying to save them, and then that's like, you know, Chewbacca, you know, where he meets Chewbacca, and there's the whole life debt of him saving him. Like all of these things
he only saved one Wookiee.
I just let the rest of them burn. I hope it's something we didn't get what the life debt was from, right? We just know that he saved him.
In the movies and everything, in Legends, I think that's what it was.
But we don't care about Legends with Disney at the helm, right?
No, Legends is not.
So I hope it turns out to be. He's like, hey, you should lay off the red meats, and that's it.
Chewbacca lives a long and healthy life.
He just uses like less salt
until a moon lands on him or something.
He's at a dingy cafe.
All right, so
he gives him the Heimlich. Like he's just choking on a sandwich for a little bit. You should chew your food. Chewy.
They have an origin for his nickname.
Yeah.
You always thought it came from the name Chewbacca.
He calls him Chewy just to kind of piss him off a little bit.
Just to remind him of the debt he owes.
Oh, shit.
He just raises his eyebrows at him whenever he calls him that. Yeah. I don't need to see the movie anymore.
I should have written this.
Yeah. So what did you guys think about, how does Alden Ehrenreich look as Han Solo? How does he sound as Han Solo? Is it going to work for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks a little bit, he's got the jawline and the haircut.
Yeah, like in the pictures and stuff, I wasn't quite sure about it, but then seeing it in action and movement in the trailer, I'm like, yeah, I can get behind that.
You know what it's really got? It's that roguish smile.
Yeah.
When it does that cut at the end when they go, "What's your name, stranger?"
Yeah.
It does that little side smirk.
Yeah.
He's kind of like, he's got to play it exactly like Harrison Ford, because that's who. It's not like in one movie you get an older version and a younger version of a character.
Yeah.
This is like a character that's been around for a while.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have a lot of liberty with it.
Yeah.
Like Michael Fassbender playing Magneto, he's got a little bit of room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like this is one that's you kind of have to play it like.
I was going to ask, what else have we seen with prequels recently where they've had to bring in the youthful version of the later actor from 30 years ago?
Well, X-Men, but the X-Men continuity doesn't really
it doesn't matter anymore.
No.
Yeah. What else? Younger version. I mean, you see like stuff where like you see like the kid version of people all the
like
time.
Like
Jack Black. I was gonna say young Jack Black in Pick of Destiny, who nails it.
Yeah.
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 He did pretty good.
But studying their mannerisms. Is he going to bring the Harrison Ford to the screen? That's the big question, I think.
I think, at least for me, speaking for myself, I can do the suspension of disbelief just enough for it to work. The difference is like, as opposed to like, like X-Men First Class being set in the 60s, like, easily 30 plus years before the events of the first X-Men movie. That there's a little bit of a gap there. Things could have happened in that time span or whatever. In this, like, it's set only maybe a couple of years before the original trilogy, so it's really close, but I don't know. I mean, I think Harrison Ford was like something like 28 when he put in the first Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe this character's supposed to be a bit, early 20s, stuff like that. I don't know. It's close, but he's 27. It like ends just like Rogue One, where it leads right into it. It's like, hey, let's go in this canteen over here. He just walks in. It cuts to him walking in, and it's Harrison Ford.
Do you think your precious Boba Fett's going to be in it?
I do.
What? Why? What reason?
Yeah, what's your stupid reason?
Because I think Jabba's going to be in it.
Uh-huh.
And someone needs to defend him from an aerial attack.
And if Jabba's in it, Boba Fett would be around. And plus, they have a history. They know each other, and we haven't really seen much of that in the movies. Like, we haven't seen much of Boba Fett at all in the movies. Like, this is an opportunity to expand upon that. Like, George Lucas overlooked some things. He does it a lot. And the Star Wars movies still do that. But, like, they have the expanded universe and the canon, and some of these characters, like Captain Phasma is very, like, she's in the movies only a little bit, but...
yeah.
They've done like a novel, and the novel was really good, and you learn about the character. You learn a lot about the character and the backstory.
What if Han kills Jar Jar?
Okay.
Jar Jar shows up for a minute, and he just like puts the gun up under his chin, and just pulls that trigger.
Misa, happy to meet you. Honey.
Stay still, you little... Wait. Shut up. That's him grumbling.
Doing the
That's
Ralph
70-year-old. Yeah.
Okay, so other trailers that were that aired during the Super Bowl. Avengers Infinity War.
Yep.
Epic little 30-second spot.
Saw the Peter Parker man climbing up a alien
He's
craft.
like going up into space, man.
Yeah, he's pulling off that mask.
And he was in his original.
Those aliens are going to know who he is.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, they're going to go after Aunt May.
I would love to see that. Just Aunt May just getting the shit kicked out of her by Thanos.
God.
There's going to be a scene where an alien drives him to the prom, and they're like, yeah, it'd be a shame if you
Thanos
interrupted our invasion.
He just turns around with the Infinity Gauntlet on.
Hate to see something happen.
Peter's just like, this is a little bit more intense than last time.
Look, Thanos, I don't have to date your daughter. I'm so sorry. She's in this.
What, Gamora?
Yeah.
Nebula?
Oh, yeah. Both
Peter's
of his daughters
date
are in
him.
this.
That's how it goes.
So you think
Yep.
Peter Parker
is
going to start dating Gamora?
Yeah.
Hope so.
Star-Lord's not making any moves. What do you want?
He did in the last one. It was unspoken.
Yeah, unspoken.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what unspoken gets you. Takes 3 movies till Leia hooks up with Han. The end.
Well, not the end, because Force Awakens, one of them got through the chest.
What? I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, sorry. I'll get closer.
Yeah, you might want to speak into the mic.
If you lean back, it's fine. Just pull the mic forward a little bit.
I'm not always leaning back, just when I'm cocky about my great points.
I love that they've brought back the original Avengers theme, like the music from the first Avengers movie, because I think it was Mark Silvestri did the music for the first Avengers, and then the second one, who was that? Was that Danny Elfman? Did Danny Elfman do the music for the second one?
I don't think so.
Mark Cisco, I think.
Let me look that up.
Cisco Ramon?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was his brother.
Crisco Ramon. Get it?
Yeah.
Like
Crisco.
Yeah.
You cook?
Define cook.
Do you know what Crisco is?
The butter.
That's kind of.
You put it on pancakes, waffles, eggs.
Nope. None of those things.
You don't put butter on eggs?
You do, not Crisco.
Do you know how to do anything? You probably don't.
I do. You're
the one that's wrong.
Who's that?
You know vegetable oil. You put it on your eggs.
What about
Oh, by the way, you're wrong. It was Danny Elfman did the music for Avengers.
Oh, it wasn't Crisco Stiltman.
Yeah. So you're like, oh no, I think you're wrong.
You brought up Crisco Stiltzman.
I'm not even a fan of Briscoe Stalzman.
All right. Skyscraper. What did you think about that trailer?
I could do without it. I like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but
I love. Dude, I'll watch the hell out of this movie. It's stupid and ridiculous, and I get that. I'm gonna just have fun and just.
I don't know what I'm looking at. He said Daddy's gonna go make those bucks. Is he a security guard there or something?
Yeah. See, I didn't. We watched this like compilation of all before we recorded. We watched this compilation of like all the Super Bowl spots, and that was the spot that aired during the Super Bowl. And then they like tweeted out. The Rock tweeted out the full trailer, and I didn't see the one we just watched. Mm-hmm. I saw the full trailer.
The one you watched made no sense.
Yeah, the full trailer went way into all of that. He's a security guard. It's this skyscraper building. It's like this crazy, super high-tech thing. He's a security guard, and he's talking
essentially,
about,
it looks like Die Hard.
Oh, yeah, it's not going to be
kind of. Yeah.
Like, it's the fact that he's a dude in a building, and he's got to fight something.
Except the building
he's got a prosthetic
not
leg.
just a building, yeah.
He's going to kill somebody with that leg.
Yeah.
Can we all agree
Instead
on that?
Instead of not wearing shoes... He's got that leg.
Right. I gotta walk on this glass. He's got one leg. Okay.
Yeah, he's got the prosthetic. He was the extended trailer shows like he was like in the FBI or something. Something happened. He lost a leg. Now he's just like a security guard in this like super high tech high rise thing. So
his family lives in the high rise that he works at.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he guarding an apartment building?
Neve Campbell. I honestly don't know. I know that they've got. His family's got like a whole floor to themselves of this building. I think it's early stages. Maybe they're like kind of testing this whole thing out or something like that. I don't know. The whole thing is unclear.
So if it's this kind of building, I want Nick Cage from Family Man to make a cameo and try to walk in and like, sir, you don't live here.
It's the Rock's family now.
This all could have been yours if you decided to join professional wrestling.
When's the last movie you've seen Neve Campbell in, too? Like Scream 4?
Starship Troopers?
I don't know. Like, I cannot think of a movie she's been in after Scream 4. And then before that, it was probably Scream 3.
Nev, wake up. We got another Scream to shoot.
She's like, okay. She's like, surprise, it's Skyscraper. But I'll see it just because I don't care. It's a Rock movie. It'll be just dumb fun. I'll shove popcorn in my face.
That's fair. I mean, if we saw a trailer for, why can't I remember? The Rock and Stifler, Christopher Walken.
Oh, yeah, The Rundown.
Yeah. If I saw a trailer for that right now, I'd probably be like, I don't know about that movie.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's just, he's got to the point now where he knows the kind of movies he makes, and I'll go see those. Mm-hmm. Like, it's this, like San Andreas, Big Dumb Shit, like, you know, or just like Jumanji, like, that was a surprisingly good movie, and like it's making money.
Sucked though.
Not all the ads. Some of the ads were pretty good.
I don't know. The movie is great. Jumanji was great. Baywatch wasn't. I had fun with it.
Dude, I saw Baywatch. That was garbage. Hot garbage.
Nope. Yeah, you watched it like at home or whatever. I watched it in the theater where everyone was laughing. I was just having a good time.
No.
Even before The Rock actually showed up in the theater, I was having a good time with it. It's just dumb comedy.
Did you get to smell him?
I got to fist bump him. It's pretty great.
Did you,
I haven't washed my hands since.
Oh, jeez.
Never should have let you clean out my mouth.
Well, you should have done that anyway.
Number one, you should have let me wake up first.
Oh.
All right, so real quick, let's just run through a couple more of these. Mission Impossible Fallout.
Dun, dun, dun,
exciting.
Yeah. I'm all about. I like those.
Yeah,
Simon Pegg's in it. I'm a huge fan.
I have not seen a Mission Impossible. I've seen the first 2 Mission Impossible movies. That's it.
You haven't seen all the other ones?
No.
Which one?
Dude, they're good.
Which one had the masks and the changing and stuff? Was that 4?
I want to say it was 3.
3. Okay. That's the last one I saw.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen 4.
I mean, I've bought a box set of them. I haven't gotten around to watching them yet, but I intend to.
Mm-hmm.
I hear they've gotten better. Like the last one I saw was the second one, and the best part about that movie was like the Metallica song. I love that one. But yeah, I don't know. But I've been meaning to go back, and they look like they keep getting bigger and crazier and more fun. So I've been wanting to go back and watch them.
I don't think I can watch them do spy stuff again after Jack Reacher.
Yeah, Jack Reacher wasn't great. This one's got Henry Cavill's mustache that everyone keeps talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like the main thing everyone keeps talking about.
Extended edition. Goes all the way to his chin.
Yep.
I don't know. I tweeted, how great would it be if Paramount decided to digitally erase Henry Cavill's mustache in this one? The ultimate fuck you to end all fuck yous.
But why would they do that to Justice League?
Because that's not their problem.
Mm.
It's Justice League's problem. I mean, it really is. Like, looking at it that way, there's no reason.
But why add another thing?
They're not adding or doing anything. They're making their movie and minding their own business.
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? What is your position over there?
Over where?
Ah, jeez. Are you pro or anti-mustache?
Anti.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Look, the mustache looks pretty great.
Like that much cooler with the mustache in Mission Impossible. I'm gonna go see it. He looks awesome.
Everybody looks cooler with the mustache.
But here's the thing: Superman would look so much cooler with the mustache.
That's not true at all.
That one clip of him in that bathroom, like
beating the crap out of Tom Cruise,
fighting everybody.
Yeah,
that looks awesome.
Yeah, you can't do that without a mustache.
Yeah.
Well,
have you ever fought somebody
with or without a mustache?
Either. No, you don't have a mustache. Grant, same question.
Yeah, I fought somebody.
Yeah, he's got a mustache.
I fight myself.
The court rests.
All right.
What court?
It's the People's Court.
Nerd Court?
Jack Ryan, there's a trailer for that new Amazon series starring John Krasinski.
Jim Halpert?
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He just looks at the camera.
I don't know. I never watched any of the Jack Ryan movies either, so
Did you see The Office?
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but with guns, right?
Yeah. But dude, John Krasinski, because he's also, there's another trailer which we did watch. It was the TV spot, the Super Bowl spot for A Quiet Place, which he directed.
Oh.
It's him and Emily Blunt, his wife.
He's married to Emily Blunt?
Yeah.
All right.
Bro, Jim got swole.
Yeah.
He's always been swole.
No.
Yeah,
he was like in shape, but he's like swole now.
Yeah, because he's playing Jack Ryan. And
he was in some football movie with Clooney like 10 years ago when he was swole then.
Yeah, Leatherheads.
He wasn't swole, he was in shape. Do you know what swole is?
No, I don't spend time looking at men's bodies.
Swole is like Henry Cavill,
define it for me.
The Rock, John Cena.
Name some other men you're attracted to.
Chris Evans.
Wrong.
Chris Pratt.
Gerard Butler's the correct answer
Hemsworth. Here. Robert Downey Jr. a little bit. Jeremy Renner. Paul Bettany.
This is an extensive list at this point. I mean,
I've go on and on, bitch.
I've got my go-tos, but I don't have it. He's reading from a journal, ladies and gentlemen.
Why does Idris Elba have hearts around it? He likes that one the most.
It says Idris Tukert. What?
Nothing.
Why would he take your name? You're no one.
It's like his gift to me. Like
you would be Steven Elba.
That is pretty sweet. He's probably a cuddler.
Probably. He's got those big arms.
It just Tukert so it doesn't sound half bad though.
Right?
If you have a kid, name him Idris.
Why are we naming him Idris, Stephen? No reason. No reason.
No reason.
Watch my goddamn business.
Put this black guy mask on.
All right, back to A Quiet Place. The Super Bowl spot was okay. You kind of get the idea, but the full-length trailer is really cool. Very atmospheric. You see like the family in this house. They got they're like super quiet all the time. It's all like completely silent, and it adds a really cool element of like tension to like this like horror movie. And you see them like playing Monopoly, and they're using little like they're rolling the dice on this little like pad so it doesn't make any noise, and they've got little like cotton ball things for their game pieces, like moving it and stuff.
If they're this careful and the parents are aware of the scenario, how did this little kid get a fire truck toy that's making all this noise? Nobody checked it for batteries beforehand?
Exactly. Like, dude, like this movie of the 2 trailers, there's that, and then in the other trailer, like, they go to, like, grab the dice for the game, and they knock over, like, a torch, like a lantern, and it, like, like, flame goes up, and they're like, oh, shit, and they cover it up, and they're, like, looking around, like, all trying to be all quiet and shit. So, basically, there's some kind of monster, alien kind of thing, and they're like, I think the creatures are blind and attracted to noise and stuff like that. But it just looks like it's really well done with, like, the tension and, like, it looks really creepy and atmospheric, and I'm really excited for it. But it shows you kids are the fucking worst.
Yeah.
Like, that's the moral of this
No
story.
question. If you're in an end-of-the-world scenario, you kill them right away.
I mean, what else are you going to eat?
Yeah. Well, no.
What?
Yeah.
Firewood?
No, that's true. I mean, it's the same concept as veal, right?
Yeah.
Tender little kids. Tonight's episode of the Nerdiverse is brought to you by Tender Little Kids.
Oh, God, you gotta cut that out. That's too much.
Tender little child meat.
Whoa.
The thighs are the best part.
We have took a hard left. There's like a fork in the road, and we just yanked
Took
that
it
steer.
and put it in the kid's leg.
Oh, Jesus.
Just want to eat those fat little cheeks. All right. So, Cloverfield Paradox, they released a trailer, which we watched just a second ago. I did not see that trailer. I went on Netflix and saw the full trailer that they had on Netflix. Is this... You saw it. Mm-hmm. You watched it.
Yep.
I meant to, just didn't have the time. Is all that stuff, like, is it really that connected to the first Cloverfield movie as far as,
So, did you watch 10 Cloverfield Lane?
Yes.
Like, how connected that could have easily been a standalone without.
Yeah.
Same
I love
thing
that
here.
movie, though.
Yeah,
I love 10 Cloverfield
Sure.
Lane.
Well, it's the same concept. I think somebody else probably came in with a different pitch and a different story, and they go, they're on a satellite? We had a satellite and it's shot in Cloverfield. Put it together.
Oh, it's like, so it's that tied? Like, it's a little more directly than 10 Cloverfield Lane,
Yeah,
but
it's...
it's inconsequential,
I think
really?
it would... Yes. You saw it in the trailer already, the silhouette of the Cloverfield monster, so I'm not going to spoil it by saying there's Cloverfield monster in it.
Okay.
But you take those 14 seconds of footage total that have Cloverfield monster in it, and I think it's better than if you tie it into Cloverfield.
Yeah.
That part felt forced to me, just making it under that anthology of what Cloverfield is.
Yeah.
As a standalone sci-fi with some of the concepts that they touch, if you get really into it, it's a little hazy on how well that kind of stuff works, but
Yeah.
by and large, it was definitely enjoyable. I'm going to recommend watching it.
Yeah. I've watched a lot worse.
Yes, but part of me thinks that the reason it wasn't just like, oh, this cool marketing thing, there it is.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it was they dropped it the same night they put the trailer on so they could get a lot of people to watch it before letting the critics have a chance at it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, it looked alright, the trailer. It didn't look like anything mind-blowing. It looks like a million other sci-fi movies that you've seen before.
It was very Event Horizon.
All right.
Yeah, I hear Event Horizon, I hear Life.
So Cloverfield, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stouffer's Field.
Okay.
I don't know what you're saying.
Like the frozen food?
Okay.
Stouffer.
And how, is it a monster?
Well, yeah.
Are we making stuffing?
Yeah, it's like a frozen
Skyscraper-sized stuffing
like it
lasagna?
fell into a vat of radioactive, like, bugs.
Why do you choose these things about your life?
Got nothing else, man.
Jurassic World. What do you think of this one? This is the second thing we've seen. There was a teaser trailer that was released before. Now there's a new trailer during the Super Bowl. What do you think about this one?
I liked it. I didn't see the teaser before, though.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
It was just kind of...
It was aight.
I mean, I think I was just okay with it. I think a lot of people were shitting on it. Because it's like, the trailer that they released before, what it looked like, it was just like, oh, we're going back to the island. We got to rescue the dinosaurs. There's a volcano. Shit like that. And this trailer's showing you there's a lot more to the movie than that. And I think that's gotten people a little more excited because there's a lot of other stuff going on.
Well, you knew there was going to be the engine weaponizing the dinosaurs from the last one. That had to be what the plot would be of the sequel.
Yeah. I've never been super into that idea. This just sounds ridiculous to me. Like, Jurassic World, some people, it's kind of mixed reactions. Like, some people loved it, some people didn't. I loved it because that's the sequel that I always wanted to see to Jurassic Park. I wanted to see what it would be like if
they made the park work.
Yeah, that's what I always wanted in a Jurassic. And Jurassic Park's one of my favorite movies of all time. So I'm always down for another Jurassic Park movie, Jurassic World movie. And there's a lot of really cool things that excite me about this trailer. Like, you got that opening scene is really super creepy with the little girl in bed and the raptor coming in there.
I feel like that's like a nightmare or a dream.
No, it's real because you see
think so?
later on in the trailer where Chris Pratt's actually in the room
Okay.
Unless this girl's dreaming about Chris Pratt, which aren't we all?
Probably true. But this is what I loved about that, is this is clearly their house at this point. I don't know if this is a niece or far enough in the future that it's him and, I don't remember her name,
The
child.
lady.
Yeah, the lady.
I don't know. Not based on what I saw in the first trailer. It seemed like they split up and then they come back together for whatever adventure this is.
But they're in a house. They're in a house, and there's a child in there, and a dinosaur attacks, and they've got just a pet raptor. Blue's just in the house chilling in the other room. He's like, Blue, there's an intruder.
Come in here. Intruder.
He barks at him.
Also, if you notice, like outside the window, there's like super bright light. So I think they're tracking this one particular dinosaur that got free, and they're trying. I think it's going to be kind of like the end of Lost World, where you see dinosaurs in the city.
Plot twist. What if they're tracking the little girl, and she's what Engine made?
Oh.
Huh?
I like that.
She's the dinosaur?
She just rips somebody's throat out at some point. Like, yeah, we weaponize dinosaur children. You get the enemy to adopt them because they're cute, and then they tear them apart.
I would see this movie. Oh, I love that shot of him like diving through the dinosaur's mouth.
Oh, T-Rex goes, I'm going to get you in a mouth. Oh, you're gone.
And there's that one thing where they're arguing about the T-Rex. Like, I think it's T-Rex. Like, it's not a T-Rex.
Some dino nerds. No, it's an Apatosaurus.
Who gives a shit? It's a dinosaur. Let's run.
It's a monster.
They're just standing there.
It's essentially a monster.
If it's not the T-Rex, them just standing there is not going to do them any good.
Well, a lot of other monsters are nice.
Yeah, most monsters are nice. Mm-hmm. Seen The Shape of Water. It only bites you when you're a dick like Michael Shannon.
He's kind of a dick in everything he's in, isn't he?
Kinda.
Huh.
You never see him play a really
Groundhog
good
Day.
guy. Michael Shannon?
What?
Yeah.
Was he a child?
Was he in Groundhog Day?
He was. Do you remember when Bill Murray's at like the big party thing, and like the married couple comes up and he's like, he got him WrestleMania tickets?
Oh yeah.
He's like, thank you, Mr. Kerr.
Is he the husband?
Well, nobody pays attention to one-line extras.
Once you I mean, it's just saying, some people should, because like
sometimes they're Michael Shannon.
Sometimes, they're gonna shine, and like hopefully we can build sequels around these people.
One day.
Please don't cut me out of that movie.
We won't say what movie.
But it rhymes with schmonocle.
You could say you're in a movie.
I'm in.
Can you say that?
I don't know.
Agents just kick down your door right this second.
Honestly, I think we're okay. I think if people listen back to the history of the show, they might be able to figure it out.
Oh, for sure.
Because I probably said
little comments.
You probably said stuff.
Yeah, you definitely say stuff.
Carla told me to stop tweeting and retweeting because it was like a little bit obvious. I was like, well, nobody looks at my tweets anyway. So
no, they do. They have someone whose job is to go through and be like, yeah, that guy might be a breach of contract right now.
Get him. Cut him out.
And that's where they come in and get your pants.
So anyway, I'm actually really looking forward to Jurassic World. Did you see that Jeep ad?
I did. Would you rather have Jeff Goldblum drive you around in the Jurassic Park Jeep?
Yes.
Or Bill Murray drive you around in the Ecto one?
Wait. Okay, is this just the vehicle like on the streets around here, or does it come with the world it's from?
Is the dinosaur chasing you? And
yeah.
And
are you on your way
Is that
to...
what you want?
Kind of. Yeah.
You're going to get got
Yeah.
by a dinosaur.
I'm not going to lie. I'm leaning towards Jeff Goldblum.
Really?
I love Bill Murray.
Uh-huh.
But...
Steven, you're going to have to go pretty
like...
low for a Would You Rather with a Ghostbusters.
What?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of options above the Ghostbusters choice in your Would You Rathers. Do it. Yeah, unplug it. I don't care. I'll yell.
All right, that's much better. All right, back to the Ghostbusters podcast.
That's never what this is. All right. Yeah, so if you don't know what we're talking about, there's a great ad with like Jeff Goldblum
driving around, test driving a Jeep.
kind of test driving a Jeep and he's just getting chased by the dinosaur again. Fun.
Yeah.
I always love.
Are you going to buy a Jeep?
Yeah.
They're expensive.
I don't care.
Like, really expensive.
But they last forever.
No, they don't.
I got my taxes coming in. Yeah,
He's got like a 17-year-old Jeep that was 10 years old when he got it. It still drives.
How many times does he have to take it in to get repairs?
He replaced the transmission once.
Oh, just once?
A week.
Once.
In a 17-year period? Yeah.
That's expensive still. How many other repairs?
How many cars have you bought? Cars are expensive.
I got the one still from high school.
You go to Craigslist, you get a $2 Jeep.
I crawl in the passenger side because I'm saving money. That shit's real.
This is a real struggle.
Welcome to the real cast.
And then, speaking of car ads, there was a great Lexus ad for the Black Panther.
I didn't see that one.
You didn't see it? It's just like them. It's just like a little kind of
like a clip of the movie, and then.
No, I don't know how much it was actually from the movie. I think it was just kind of a straight up commercial. Like they're on a mission and getting into Lexus and fun driving, James Bondy kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm getting really excited for Black Panther.
Yeah.
Hearing great word of mouth coming out of the thing. The reviews are coming out. Let me check real quick. As of this recording, Rotten Tomatoes, it was sitting at 100 last time I checked.
That's pretty high.
Yeah, that's pretty high. It's at 99% right now because there's always the one asshole.
No, come on.
Team Proof was at
okay, shut up. Yeah, there's one because there's always the one asshole. Just like with Get Out, there was like the one asshole there for a little while. Yeah, I'm hearing great. We're seeing it next week. We're seeing it a couple days early. We're seeing it Tuesday before it comes out. So hopefully we'll be able to do some reviews, stuff like that. Like put up a regular review and then maybe do a spoiler review on the weekend that it comes out. Time that a little better than we usually do. That would be nice. Really excited to see it. And then before the Super Bowl, actually, there was a Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer.
I like that trailer a lot.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah. I think it was dropped the same day of the Black Panther premiere, which I watched. I always like to watch the red carpet.
I'm assuming there's a trailer for it in Black Panther at the beginning. And probably also for Infinity War.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we'll be seeing that. I mean, that's the thing. This came out before this came out before the Solo trailer and all that stuff that people were like, Ant-Man and the Wasp doesn't come out until I think July or something like that, and everyone's like freaking out about the Solo trailer. This is more normal. This is when a trailer should come out, about this far ahead of time. I'm really excited for this movie. I've been really looking forward to this movie because of the Wasp.
Yeah.
Like I love the Wasp as a character in the comics and the cartoons and stuff like that. It was always Janet Van Dyne, which we're going to meet in this as well, is going to be played by Michelle Pfeiffer. She wasn't in the trailer, but
or was she?
But Hope Van Dyne,
that's
the thing. They're always
you never know.
Yeah. But yeah, you see a couple quick shots of a couple of the other supporting characters and everything in there. You see Michael Pena running at one point.
I would like at some point. This is just for me. I would like at some point if he was like the next Ant-Man. Wouldn't he be fun?
It'll be funny.
Yeah.
For some reason in the movie, he has to put on the Ant-Man costume for just like a scene.
Like that voice coming out of that suit.
Yeah, it'll be funny. But yeah, like I really love the thing at the beginning where he was like, "Would you, if I would have asked when Cap asked me for my help, would you have come?"
Because I didn't think about that before. Like, where was she during that?
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I wish she would have came with him. Like.
She was probably minding her own business.
Yeah, which he should have done.
Well, what's going on? Civil War? Nah, not for me.
Nah, I'm good.
Like it kind of made the point. Like just I at the time I was like, damn it, this is what bring her in. And I get like now I'll wait for the Solo movie and stuff.
I'd say they already got like Spider-Man and Black Panther.
Yeah, they were introduced to me, but it's not like you were like introducing a character whole cloth. Like
too many for me.
She existed. I don't know.
You put a Wasp in there too. I'm checking out. They hit just the right number.
I don't know. I wish they would have had her in there. And now. I'm the same thing. I'm gonna wish they had her in Infinity War, stuff like that. But it's okay. We're getting cool characters coming after that. It's good to know that there'll be new characters coming in after that as well. But there's some great stuff in there with like she just kicking ass in the kitchen, like running on those knives and stuff like that. That was great. And the joke at the end where like guess you didn't have those for me.
That tech available for me, huh? Yeah. No, I did.
I don't know how I feel about them being actual little plasma gun things. Aren't they typically kind of shock knifey looking deals?
No, I think she like there was some like wrist. It's like these things that shoot out of her wrists or everything, right? Like these little wrist worn thingies.
I think you're just mistaking what's drawn on a page for what it actually does.
That's a knife. You punch him. It's a punch knife.
No,
I seen it.
You seen it?
I seen it.
No, she has like the what are they called?
Blasters. He said it.
Oh, the blasters, but what do they call them in the comics? The Wasp, like something, like stingers
Stingies?
or something. Yeah, stingies. I was trying to think of something that sounded cool.
Waspies.
I don't know.
Stingies.
My little pokers.
Or little zappies.
Anyway, yeah, like I'm really excited to see because this is a great character. I love that character, and I think she does a good job. She did a great job in the first movie with that version of the character, and I'm just.
Can she fly when she's not small?
No.
No.
In the comics, she has the wings all the time, but they're really tiny. And when she shrinks, the wings are regular size and she can fly.
Okay.
But in this, it looks like the wings are part of the costume and all that. Mm-hmm. What else was in there? You know, the Pez dispenser thing.
Mm-hmm. That's a great shot.
Yeah, it's fun. You know, it's just like the shit in the first movie, the Thomas the Tank Engine stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking of Teen Titans.
Yes, you are. You're thinking of Bumblebee.
Stupid.
Okay. Saying a lot of hurtful things, making a lot of good points.
Good points.
And then the building shrinking down and just a little suitcase. So that building was made with like a little
a giant
wheels and a giant handle that comes out.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What about all the plumbing and stuff though? Does it just get ripped out of the ground?
He's just dragging that and just the sewage is just leaking, just leaving a trail.
A lot of
whoever they're on the run from can just follow the trail of sewage.
toilet water.
Yeah. I saw other people making the point of like, what about all the desks and shit in the buildings? They're just gonna slide over to one side when they
would be nailed down then.
Okay.
If they put the handle on the wheels, they planned for some other things in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
So they made a plan for the sewage.
And even if the desks, even if the stuff did slide around, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
He still got all his important stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? There's no desks. You don't need to sit down. Get back to work. Quit being lazy bums.
What are we supposed to
do? You're a great
so?
boss. All right. Did you see the set pics from Captain Marvel?
No.
You didn't?
No.
You didn't see these?
Oh, wait. You mean her in her costume?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I saw that. I thought you meant like of like a set.
No. Did you see those? The picture of Brie Larson as Captain Marvel on
She's
set?
wearing proper footwear, which is good.
Yeah.
She's got like a boot.
Yeah, she's got the costume. The thing that a lot of people are taking issue with is the fact that the suit is green, as opposed to the traditional like black, red, and gold.
At first I was like, oh, I thought it was like red and blue, but then I looked it up and was like, oh, okay, it started off as green. Then I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, it actually in the comics, has this place, and also, Captain Marvel, the Carol Danvers version of Captain Marvel is the second version. Mm-hmm. There was the original version, Marvel, who was a Kree superhero and stuff. Mm-hmm. He his suit at one point was the green, so I think and he's in the movie. I believe Jude Law is playing him.
Okay, kind of passing it off.
Yeah, so I think we are going to see a little bit of him as in the role before passing it on to her. Mm-hmm. She's going to be like a legacy thing, kind of like a Green Lantern thing, where you see Aben Sur in there, and then he gets the ring, passes it on to Hal Jordan. I think we're going to see something similar to that. But we've already seen at Comic-Con last year, they showed images of her in the. Not images, but like concept art of her in the blue,
in the red and blue,
and red. Yeah, so I think we're gonna see that in the movie.
What are her abilities? She can fly.
She can fly. Super strong. I think
she's rogue.
Blaster. I don't know. I honestly don't know a whole lot about Captain Marvel.
Okay, I guess we'll find out.
Haven't read a whole lot of stuff that she's been a part of, but I'm looking like that's what I love about some of these movies. Some of these movies I don't know the characters and I get to learn stuff. Yeah. Parsons, do you watch Game of Thrones?
I do.
He's not.
So you're a normal person. All right. So the Game of Thrones creators and showrunners, David Benioff and D.B. Weiss, they just announced this yesterday, are developing a brand new series of Star Wars movies.
Oh.
All right. More?
You have my curiosity.
As soon as Game of Thrones is over, they're going to begin working on. They're going to write and produce separate series, separate from the Skywalker saga. Separate from Rian Johnson's new trilogy that we've heard about, that all we've heard about is that he's doing a new trilogy and stuff. So they're going to be developing a new series of Star Wars movies, something. We don't know what it is, which characters are going to be involved, where it's going to take place, but is that enough to get you excited as a fan of Game of Thrones?
I'm going to take it or leave it. I think they got a pretty easy pass on a lot of Game of Thrones with that already be written by.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
What about a Jabba the Hutt trilogy?
I'd watch that. It's just him getting progressively larger. Like, Jabba, you got to cut back.
I got Pizza Hutty.
I'd watch that.
Who'd win in a fight, C-3PO or Alpha 5?
Oh, God, they're both little bitches.
Doesn't matter. C-3PO can't beat anything.
Ay.
No.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Alpha's picked up some attitude somewhere down the line, for sure.
Yeah. A little bit of that teenager attitude rubbed off on him.
I'm not going to do my homework, C-3PO. How's that going to help the galaxy?
All right. One last thing I wanted to touch on here before we wrap this part up, and we're going to begin to record the next episode right after this. But Deadpool 2 trailer dropped today as of this recording. Really excited. Been looking forward to seeing some actual footage. We saw the thing before, the Bob Ross thing with just a bunch of quick little clips at the end. Mm-hmm. This is a little more, not a story trailer. You don't really know what the story is and stuff, but you see a little bit of Cable in action.
It looks like a lot of tomfoolery.
Yeah, with a lot of shenanigans.
Yeah,
a lot of horseplay.
Some whole diggery.
Yeah,
some criminy Dutch.
You alright, bud? Everything okay at home?
My Deadpool left me.
I thought this trailer was a lot of fun. You see some Cable stuff, and then there's that great thing with the green screen arm.
Yeah.
And that was fun. Stopping it, doing a little Toy Story thing, all that fun stuff. Taking some shots of Justice League, the mustache. It's pretty solid turnaround on that. It's probably just for the trailer.
Yeah.
I doubt any of the Toy Story stuff will actually be in the movie. Although that might be fun.
Yeah.
You never know. Like there was some stuff. I think there was some stuff in the first movie that I was like, that might just be for a trailer or this or that, but it ended up being in the movie. Mm-hmm. Can't remember what now off the top of my head. But and then there's a lot of clips in there. You see a lot of returning characters. Colossus in there. You see Colossus thing is very quick, but Deadpool's like reaching around and grabbing his ass or something. Mm-hmm. You see Negasonic Teenage Warhead. You see Cable. You see Domino. There's that great shot. Did you see? There's somebody in this movie that we haven't heard about.
No. Terry Crews?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Terry Crews is in that shot of the back of the plane where I thought, just
Who's
at first glance, I don't know, he's playing there's like a...
He's just Terry Crews.
Yeah, pretty much.
He can join that squad.
Yeah, I don't know who...
I'm Colossus. I'm kind of strong. I'm Terry Crews. I'm very
That's
strong.
The end.
Who would he be playing?
I don't know.
Terry Crews.
Bishop?
Ooh, that would be cool.
He'd be a good
He didn't
Bishop.
look like Bishop, though.
So
He just looked like Terry Crews and like SWAT gear and stuff.
Well, if you put that hair on Terry Crews, it's going to look silly.
Yeah.
Because, you're so used to him, being bald.
Yeah. But Bishop hasn't always had, the long hair or anything. He's had different looks and stuff over time, so...
I guess. But, I get the most iconic thing that people would recognize is, from the 90s cartoon. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Where Bishop's got that long flowing hair?
Yeah.
Yep.
They've only used Bishop once in Days of Future Past.
Technically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, technically. Really looking forward to Deadpool 2. You got all the returning cast members. You got Dopinder, you got Weasel, you got Blind Al, you got Vanessa's in there real quick. I don't know, it's looking like, just based on what we've seen so far, and we haven't heard a lot about her character, I don't know if we're going to see too much of her in the next movie. Which is kind of a bummer, because she was a big part of the first movie. It was all about their kind of love story.
I mean, they got to make room for Domino, right? In their love story there?
Maybe. I don't know. In the comics, Deadpool was always in love with somebody. I don't know. See, I'm curious about... In the comics, Vanessa is Copycat. And when they first introduced Copycat, they introduced Domino first, and then they revealed that Domino was actually Copycat. And then they found Domino...
Then they find out that Domino is actually Deadpool.
Yeah.
But Deadpool...
is Cable.
And I would have gotten away with it.
If it wasn't for that taxi cab driver. Yeah, it's exciting. Still, I'm really excited to see more of the story. What's going to be, what the actual story of the film this time around. But, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a little bigger. Maybe they can afford to surprise us with a couple of things here and there, too. I don't think the first Deadpool really surprised us as far as character appearances or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Maybe that now that they got a little bit more money, they could do something like that. Like you were talking about Terry Crews, if he's playing a significant character, or there's other people standing behind them on that plane. You never know who else will be in there.
He should be Charles Xavier.
Oh my God!
Just like a swole.
Come to me, my X-Men. Oh, I would love
awesome.
that. All right. Any final notes you want to touch on Deadpool 2 before we wrap it up for this episode?
Cable looked really cool.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, we didn't talk much about Cable. I haven't read much of the Cable stuff. X-Men as a whole, in the comics, is I haven't read a lot of X-Men.
To try to.
Yeah, I've been doing my research on X-Men a lot lately, reading a lot of stuff. I started, I'm kind of currently reading, kind of jumping back and forth between the New Mutant stuff because I was really excited for that and that movie that I'm gonna have to wait 10 more damn months for. Pretty much a year now at this point. It comes out next February, so now a year until New Mutants, but till then I'm reading everything. Mm-hmm. I have plenty of time to read all the New Mutant stuff. But I'm also reading the original run of X-Men, like the 60s stuff, and it's kind of rough, but
yeah,
you're seeing
anything like that's gonna be.
of the Golden Age, Silver Age stuff.
Huh?
Thwat.
Yes. Very good.
What?
Pow whip.
He's trying to earn his keep.
Just keep those checks coming.
You ever read any of those old comics and stuff?
Yeah, I've just seen some of the horrendous costumes. Back before all the colors of the spectrum were invented.
Just
make them yellow and blue.
Yep. But I don't know, man. It takes so much longer to read those old comic books because of they
kind of
talk
have to hit
way
you over
too
the
much
head with the dialogue.
Yeah. It's very, the dialogue's very rough, and it isn't until like the 70s, 80s when that stuff kind of starts to work a little better.
Well, because the audience got a little bit older.
Yeah.
You know.
And now
it's a little better
for geriatrics.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm like jumping back and forth between like the early 60s X-Men stuff and then the New Mutant stuff of like the 80s or whatever, and it's better at that point.
Who do you want to show up, or what do you want the Deadpool 2 storyline to be? The trailer just looks like it's all action, which I'm fine with.
Yeah,
that's all you need.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. The point I was getting to is I haven't read any Cable. I've never really read much comics with Cable in it. I've read a little bit of Deadpool stuff here and there. Cable was in the video game. That's my only real.
Here's what he does.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of bad guys keep coming for him. Yeah, and he's just dispatching them all and going, no, the real threat's Thanos, and trying to make his way to New York City.
Yeah.
So he just never makes it. He just misses the whole fucking thing.
Yep.
We don't know who the villain is in this movie either.
Thanos.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's trying to fight him. People are like, Deadpool, we got the situation. He's like, yeah, Infinity Gauntlet, I'm aware.
Yeah, Deadpool versus Thanos, and winner gets to court death.
Should be Cable versus Thanos.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his face?
I know.
Pierce Brosnan.
That's his name.
Right?
Thanos?
Yeah, it's the guy playing Thanos, Pierce Brosnan.
He's Goldeneye?
You didn't know that?
No. That would have been cool. Remember that? Like, that would have been so cool. Like, there was a picture of, it was Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and Pierce Brosnan. And everyone was like, is Pierce Brosnan playing Cable? And everything. It was like, I would have liked to have seen Pierce Brosnan as Cable.
I see Terry Crews as Cable.
Yeah.
I mean, he's swole enough. See, Terry Crews is swole. That's what swole is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jim Halpert.
Yeah, now. All right, let's.
Steven's getting fed up.
Get fussy.
He's flipping through his flip book of beefcakes right now. Just making points.
Steven's flip book of beefcakes.
Oh.
That's what it says right on the front of your little journal there.
Yeah.
All right, if you like this episode, please do us a favor and visit Steven's online flip book of beefcakes at theamazingnerdiverse.com. Follow The Amazing Nerdiverse on iTunes, YouTube, subscribe, like, all that stuff. Follow us on Facebook.com/theamazingnerdiverse, on Twitter, on Instagram, at Amazing Nerdiverse, on Twitter, at NerdiversePod. I'm at Jeff_Grants.
I'm at Steven Tukert.
I'm at Ratherby Slayin.
And, yeah.
Kind of.
We'll catch you right here next time in The Amazing Nerdiverse.
Hit him! And scene.